But the net result of what she's doing is awesome. She does it for like 5-6 years. She has millions of dollars and she just rides off into the sunset. Fuck you guys. I don't care.
Love it. I love every minute of it.
Do it in a heartbeat. And the thing is from what I see, like Amaranth works her ass off, to be honest. Dude, she does like 12-hour long streams. She is super active with her community. She has a Discord and a Patreon, and
she's fucking killing it.
But seriously, I think what is amazing about her is that she has created a community around her content, and she does curate it very well.
But I'm also going to call her a marketing genius on top of it. I don't even know this woman, and I'm already loving her.
She's an exceptionally good streamer too, because she's bulletproof. Like, people come into her live chat room and try and say the meanest, most horrible shit to her. Yeah, but she is so 100% aware that whoever this fucking person is that is coming into her chat room and throwing shade at her,
they've already paid.
And I would love to have the confidence that she has to just be able to know in your heart, not have to convince yourself, but just stand there knowing I am above you. What do I care? I'm so far above you. I'm so superior to you financially. I'm superior to you physically. I'm superior to you mentally. But I see you just donated $10 so that I would read your message where you called me a slut. So thanks for the money, Brian, and see you fucking later, right? She's a queen, dude. She's a
I mean, I have a friend who does cam work, but she works for a private company. Okay, like they pay her. So everything she does doesn't really get leaked because it's all very like she has their clients that pay X amount of dollars to go live over like a Zoom thing and talk to her and tell her to do whatever. And there's no, you know what I mean? It can't get leaked. Now this girl, I'm sure her shit's leaked all over the internet.
I don't know. I've seen her streaming. I've never subscribed to her OnlyFans personally. I just enjoy her live streams because it is just an endless river of people coming in and either being part of an awesome supportive community or just watching her just roast some poor dude.
All right. Well, you know what? This sounds amazing. And I'm definitely going to Google her.
I'll send you a link to her live stream.
All right, perfect. I love this idea. I'm all about this woman.
But here's the thing. Now, I don't want to like paint a negative picture of it either, because
I'm loving her. I'm not. Yeah.
Because a majority of her support comes from a community that fucking love what she does, right? Yeah. And I don't even think she like has done anything nude either. I don't think that's her thing.
Yeah. That's the thing. If it is your thing, that's
nothing nude.
That people take that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Take it away.
I could be wrong about that. Like I said, I have no idea.
All right, she's
you could just Google Amaranth nude, and I'm sure Google will either tell you or not tell you. But all I want to say is if you find a nude picture of Amaranth, you better send that bitch some fucking money, Cindy.
How do you spell this name?
AMOURANTH.
Got it. All right. So we've given her enough plugs.
She did a stream.
This is
where she slept. She did 24 hours. She slept in a bed, and people watched her sleeping. And when you watch someone streaming, you can see how much money they're making on screen. She was in a bed, asleep. She didn't have no stuff hanging out, just under the covers, just little old ammo, just tucked up with a little blankie, going 9 eyes, and money in the corner.
You know, I'm going to tell you, this TikTok is gone mad. There's a couple people on TikTok that I watch that go on live, you know, when I jump on. And this one guy is making a killing who has one of those super size magnets tied to a rope. And he just goes like on the expressway over, you know, water, bodies of water, like, you know, the expressway there. And he throws this over and he pulls things up. And the amount, he's got hundreds of thousands of people watching him fish. It's like magnet fishing, shopping carts. But the big thing is when he gets a weapon, and then he calls the cops, and the cops come because he finds a lot of guns. And you know, on TikTok, you can see where they send you like roses, but if they send you, I don't know, like a crown, it's like an X amount. And this kid just gets them the whole time he's on it.
Bing, 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 bing.
And another one, if you guys, this is a hole I fall in, watching people do the ping pong ball. Have you watched that where they just throw the ping pong ball in their house and they try to get it in a jar? And people will watch it for hours and just send them. People have like a whole room dedicated to these wild setups where you throw a ping pong ball. They just throw in these balls. Google it, and your mind will be blown.
Are either of you on the Womblands drama?
I'm sorry, what?
What's that?
There's a TikTok creator called Modern Warrior.
Yeah.
And they're a First Nations creator who says, "Hey, colonizer," and then just lays into white people. I'm kind of into it, to be honest. I like it. I enjoy the account. And then there's this other TikToker who's originally a comedian from London. The Womblands drama found me. I didn't go out looking for it. It was one, when you just get sidetracked into a TikTok thing. You see someone, you get a video, and the video, in my case, was this lady going, "You sexually assaulted me. I trusted you. I flew to see you, and you sexually assaulted me." Now she's got the ring light set up. A bit weird. The tears are sort of there. There's a lot of setup has gone into this. And obviously memes abound on TikTok to this day of, ones where people have gone as far as to like add extra videos where one of them's holding a boom and one of them's got like cue cards and shit. So, because it turns out I saw that video. So you see that video and you go, what the fuck? And she's talking about some other guy. I look at the other guy. I'm like, that's the guy. That's the colonizer guy. I've seen that guy. So I go on a deep dive into this drama. And by the way, please let me preface this by saying this is the information I got after 6 hours of scouring TikTok for every clue I could find. She is talking to this guy. She's in love with him. He's this huge First Nations creator. He's killing it, right? And she's messaging him, "Hey, you're the Navajo Legolas," or whatever she calls him, right? And he's like, "Okay." So she goes, "I'm going to fly out. I want to be with you. I want to see you. I want to be with you." And he says to her, she goes, "And I just want to be with you. I want the two of us to be together." And his answer to that, from all the information I managed to gather, was he said, "I've been listening to a lot of podcasts about polyamory lately. How do you feel about polyamory?" And she said, "I'm not into it." Then she got on the plane, flew out there, had sex with him, found out the next day that he was having sex with someone else. And I guess that was a surprise. And then claimed, and this is in the court of social justice, claimed sexual assault under the I don't know what you would call it, the heading that it was uninformed consent. He didn't tell her that he was sleeping with other people, therefore coercion, therefore sexual assault. I'm not allowed, I'm not going to debate that. I'm a man, I'm a white guy, I'm Gen X. My fucking feelings on the matter, it's like I've already made up my mind how I feel about it. But so she went on this warpath to bury this guy. She claims that she's pregnant with his child. I don't think that was true. She said that she had a miscarriage that actually was an abortion. Then, as the layers of this drama peel back, to the point where I'm going, if she flew out there to do anything, she flew out there to script a drama so that they could increase their views. Because the days of our livesness of this is just mind-blowing. So this other creator comes out and is like, "Yeah, this dude did the same thing to me," right? So then she gets on and she weirdly feels the need to point out that all the people this guy has slept with are white women. And then she obviously, she broke the camel's back with the lack of wokeness on that statement. because why should that matter or something? I don't know. The whole community turned against her. She became a meme. One of the things that she said in one of her videos where she's like looking at the camera and she's crying and she's like, I let you deep into my womb, lads, right? But because when she said, but here's the thing, dude, when she said womb Lance, people thought that she was saying womb lands, and the hashtag womblands took off. But one of my favorite things about TikTok as a community is when the community of TikTok who are on this womblands drama found out that it was womblands, everyone kind of looked at everyone else and went, womblands is better. We'll just go with that. Someone sampled it like deep in my womblands. Like it had a song that people were using.
Dude,
so
great.
But what fascinated me the most about it was over the course of 6 days, this thing just went on a roller coaster of who's on the right side of social justice, right? Oh, she's been sexually assaulted, and everyone dives in, and then everyone goes, wait a minute, what did you say? Yeah, exactly was the story there. And then all these other creators got roped in, and then right at the end of it, like at the season finale of the whole thing, all these other creators that have been coming out say that this woman has been texting them and saying, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. It was out of control. It was a wildfire of we're airing our dirty laundry a little too publicly. To the point, like I say, if it came out that they had orchestrated this whole thing to get attention, I would go, yes, I believe it. It's too ridiculous. It's too insane. And then I found out she's a comedian. One of my friends in London, because I was like, I wonder if she has a Twitter account. So I looked her up and I found it, and it was like followed by it. It was my buddy in London.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, do you know this comedian called Chelsea Hart? And he's like, yep. Yeah. And she'd done it before in London. She'd like some guy. This is the story I got, not from my friend, but just from the London comedy scene, that she was going out with a guy. He was a comic in London. She said he sexually assaulted her. And then it turned out that what had happened was he had taken a selfie of himself when he was in bed with her, and her bare naked shoulder was in the selfie, and he had posted it to social media.
You know, and you know what the worst part is about all of this, Steve, is because you watch this. Now TikTok is going to send you nothing but this type of shit on your feed.
Fine, I'm into it. To be honest, I've had a blast.
And that's great. And I will intentionally look up stuff on TikTok that's, I know I want all of it. So like the ping pong thing, if you were to look that up, Sarah, your news feed, don't do it if you don't want to see all the other people doing these ping pong challenges, because, you know, the algorithms are unbelievable. I mean, my favorite is when you say something and then you open up your phone and now I'm viewing content of what I just talked about.
Somehow I stumbled upon not one, but 2 lives yesterday of 2 different people, just camera view of the top of them scratch off boards.
What are we doing?
Like money? Wait. You're talking like just scratching off like lottery type things?
Lottery tickets. They were playing music.
That's brilliant.
Watching them scratch them off and giving money.
Oh, well, what the best is? Have you guys, this is another horrific hole I fell in, that they take the thing and they peel the egg and they keep the skin.
Okay.
So he just picks at this whole egg and he gets that top
a raw
layer.
egg.
Yep. And then all the skin stays. And they send to him a shit ton of money. He's got gloves and these tools. And then he finally will, and he'll drop it in a bowl and pop it, and you'll see.
But like the
amazing time and patience it takes to do that, it's ridiculous. And I probably wasted over an hour of my time watching this.
The rubber band on the watermelon's the other one.
Oh, you get stuck.
Yeah. It'll be the next rubber band. Will be the one that does it.
And you just keep watching.
Sitting here being like, how do we get rich? Just fucking pick your ass on TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's insane.